Okay, this will literally blow your mind. And if you can allow yourself to really feel into this and open up to it, then the game has completely changed for you in terms of what you can experience, in terms of what you can manifest, in terms of what you can create in your life. Because you are not in the world. The world is in you. Imagination is the true reality. Everything that we experience out here, so to speak, is our internal reality pushed out. And this is not something that you have to believe or take my word on. This is something that you can tangibly experience, play with, and experiment with. Because if you were to spend the next 5 minutes in pure focus, pure awareness, with concentration, focusing on a thought that feels better than the previous, and searching and seeking and reaching for a greater feeling thought in each moment, and if you were to declare to yourself that the world is in me, I am not experiencing something out here. I am not inside of a world, moving around a world. The world is in me, moving within my imagination. And when you look at each object, each person, each thing that you encounter, and you bring a higher frequency perception to it, you reach for a higher feeling tone with it. You allow yourself to open up to a greater vibration within it. And you expand your sense of being, your sense of self, beyond the separation, beyond the limitation, beyond the sense of duality of there and here and then, now and in the future. And you allow those boundaries to dissolve. And you reach for what it is that you want, but not within space, but within the feeling tones of your imagination. And you allow yourself to grab hold of it as a perception, as a thought, as a feeling. And you start to notice the more you step into that, the more it becomes your experience. And then how can you say that there's a world out here that I have to wait for my circumstances to change, an event to happen, something to manifest in order for me to experience it, when you can tangibly prove to yourself that it is the other way around? We're so programmed to believe that you will see it when you believe it, but it couldn't be more opposite. That you will literally see it and feel it and know it and tangibly experience it when you believe it. When you believe it into your reality. When you imagine it first and then experience it as a result of your imagination. And this is where the universe has no choice but to reflect to you what you have been holding within your awareness. If you are determined to increase your perception, to elevate your awareness, to ascend your thought vortex, spinning, spiraling upward, and you don't allow yourself to lose that ground, the ground of your being, of your true self, which is the highest frequency that you have access to, which is the essence of that phrase, that the world is within you. That is the I am that I am. There's nothing apart from your presence. There's nothing separate from yourself. There is nowhere other than your beingness. And when you start to see everything as your beingness, as your consciousness, when you start to know all perceptions, all beings, everything within the field of your reality as yourself, now this whole experience becomes a trip, because you are the heart of it all. And it can be as beautiful as you say it is. And what happens when you speak into existence a better feeling idea? What happens when you choose to see a greater perception of what is? What happens when you allow yourself to open up more and more to the connection, to the integration, to the beauty of this eternal, infinite, boundless, timeless being, which all of this is? It is your being. It is the mirror of your being, reflecting to you what you're being. And we only suffer and struggle to the extent that we're unaware of our own being and choose to see perceptions and allow ourselves to create reflections that are less than the truth of ourself. Utter perfection, utter bliss, always, already. And it's one thought away. It's one moment away from remembering and reclaiming that sheer perfection that is your natural state. And everything that you've ever wanted to create, to have, to become, to experience, to enjoy, it's all right there at the heart of your being, in the recognition of your true self as this very moment. How perfect is the universe to place everything that you're looking for hiding in plain sight, right under your nose, and completely within your conscious control to allow yourself to see with clarity, with consciousness, with an open heart. And that is heaven. And it's no wonder Jesus said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and everything shall be added unto you." Because that is the truth. And the truth shall set you free. I love you all.